It's May 25th. It's pretty hot out here in Vegas, and fish are doing really good. A lot of change so far in the spring. A lot of sumis come out on the Showa, and their colors are just super vibrant right now. It's going to get hot here pretty fast. We're already in the mid 90s. A couple weekends we've had triple digits. So the water's been jumping relatively fast. You can see the netting on the Ochiba, how much it's grown, and how much it's really come back for the spring and the summer. The Hisui too, when I bought her, she was relatively slow this last winter. She didn't move too much, and I was curious if she was just going to be one of those big koi that are kind of slow and, you know, grabbing food and don't really know what they're doing, just kind of see whatever goes in their mouth. And she's kind of walked away from that area. She's been a lot better grabbing food and gravitating towards food. That's the one thing about my pond too, is I have 12 koi right now, and some of these are really good at eating and knowing the habits, and especially the way that the pond is designed. And some of them haven't quite figured it out. The two Tosais though have done really well, and so far she's done really well too. So I'm excited to see what she does this summer. This will be my first summer owning her. I'm gonna wait a couple more months before I measure the babies. The Tosai, I measured them right when spring started. But I'm gonna give them a couple more months, see how they grow. Right now I'm just doing peas, bread, and their standard Sakai growth. I was doing color in the spring, and then I just got a 4-pound bag of growth, so I'm using that. I want to see how fast I go through a 4-pound bag. Normally I buy the 35, 40-pound bags, and I wanted to see how fast I go through a 4-pound bag of just growth with these guys. I'm feeding them modestly, I think, but so far they've been growing pretty good, and their colors just really are coming out right now. There's kind of a long view of them on the racetrack. I really love this racetrack. I get to really enjoy them, and I think because the poly, the background of the pond is so close that it has a different reflection on the fish, rather if they were to be in the 6-foot area and they're just kind of swimming in deep water. This really does a lot, I think, for their color and for the background. I think it's a good balance. Yeah, some of them are looking some of them are just looking great. Some of them have stayed the same. The male Tancho Showa is my least exciting fish. I've been kind of disappointed with Hitsumi. It's just it's not the Sumi that I predicted when I bought him, and that's okay. Looks good in the pond, but as in expectations, it's not hitting any. The Sumi really hasn't progressed on him. As you can see, it's just not good quality Sumi compared to like the Omosaku Shirosui next to him. She's been growing a ton. The Asagi, she looks really good. Sankei's been growing good, and so is the Yamabuki. The Sumi on the female Showa I'm most excited about. And then, you know, potential growth, obviously the Kujaku from Koda, the smallest koi in my pond. But overall, they're good. I think they're gonna have a good summer, and I'm doing daily water changes right now. At least 10-15%. Once a week I'll do a big one, but I have been sticking pretty good with the water changes right now. And I think it's helping them. It's just keeping them clean and keeping bacteria out of the pond, and especially since it's gotten hot so fast out here in Vegas. I mean, there's not even a cloud in the sky here. There's nothing to cover this area. This area stays relatively covered. A lot of green has grown back. But yeah, so far so good.